Welcome back. Building community connections through culture. Hispanics are the fastest growing population inside the Tar Heel state, with 15% of Charlotte people coming from a Hispanic or Latino background.
Yeah, and it only makes sense that this group sees themselves in those protecting and serving them, with officers who know and understand where they're coming from. This Hispanic Heritage Month, we caught up with CMPD officers, bringing their heritage to the force and why that makes such a difference.
Bien, gracias. ¿Cómo está todo por aquí?
For officers Claudio, Jimenez, and Andres Gonzalez, protecting and serving can't be done without connecting and learning.
It's a beautiful thing when you can actually be professional, be respectful, but also go the extra mile.
That means regular check-ins with Steele Creek's Latino neighbors and businesses, getting to know them and meeting them in a way that brings the most ease.
As Latinos, we tend to be very family-oriented, very close, and even when we might not know somebody, but as soon as we start interacting, we make that connection.
Jimenez says the passion for his work as an officer of 24 years, 11 with Charlotte-Mecklenburg police, comes from a personal place and a childhood that started in Chile.
And I came to this country when I was 21 years old. I didn't speak a word of English. All I knew is I was coming to the United States to get my American dream.
He says he sees similar stories in the community he serves and that need for a friendly face and words of guidance.
Gracias.
Even taking that safety advice now to a weekly spot with Spanish language radio.
I always took the time to do that little extra when it comes to a Spanish-speaking community because I was able to see the disadvantage and the need for better services for them.
The officers say that's because they often see Hispanics in their division targeted more frequently for certain crimes of opportunity and sometimes hesitant to seek help from authorities. They say immigration status, mistrust of police from their home countries, and language barriers are a few reasons.
Is this the first time this has happened? Is this the first time you're calling the police? They're like, this has happened 3 times, 4 times in the past, and this is the first time I'm calling.
But by coming with common ground and a personable approach, they hope to change that.
They're always telling us, we're happy that there's an officer here that actually speaks Spanish.
Nos hace sentir seguros porque
they make us feel safe, she says. With situations I need help and call the police, they would come and make us feel safe, secured, protected, and like we can count on them. So as the dialogue develops and barriers are busted, the officers say the fabric of the community gets stronger.
I enjoy speaking Spanish. I enjoy learning about other people's culture and also sharing my culture, how I grew up with my mom and her stories from back in the Dominican Republic.
A community that they say makes a spot at the table for all and makes the effort to extend the invitation.
It doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter what language you speak, it doesn't matter your immigration status. We don't care about that. We care about serving our community. And if you're part of this community, then we're gonna serve you.
And on that note, CMPD has public safety messaging tailored to Charlotte's Spanish speakers. One way to get that information is online. The department is on Facebook as CMPD Departamento de Policía de Charlotte-Mecklenburg. You can see some of Officer Jimenez's announcements there.